if you live in a society that segregates its waste and makes compost and is usually greener than the rest of the country, then you have compost handy. You can grab some nice quality soil from your own farmhouse or somebody's farm that you're aware of. So that gives you a very, very good quality soil to start your garden with. If you don't have a source of soil, then you could also use something called coco peat. You can look that up online. There are places that sell it. So that is like a soilless medium to grow food in. So the second most important thing is seeds. There's a hell lot of difference between hybrid varieties that are available and the desi seed varieties. So the most basic difference being the nutrition value, and then reusability is also another issue. Since the desi seed varieties are passed down from generation to generation, if in some cases, they are hardy, sturdy, they have a memory of all sorts of droughts and floods, and they can sustain in such conditions, whereas hybrid varieties are created for their high yield. These are some of the varieties of seeds that we have managed to save in the last few years. They're less here because we've already planted them for the monsoons, and then some of them will go in the winter season. You need to make sure that you drill some holes in there for the water to drain out. Similarly, any fancy planters that you have or any leftover containers from food deliveries. This is a seedling tray. You need this if you plan to grow bigger plants whose seeds you will first sow in here, and then later, once they are tall enough, you shift them to big. The depth of your containers will also depend on what you plan to grow. So you need deeper containers for growing any sorts of root vegetables. You would need shallow containers like these for microgreens or herbs. Do remember that some of the climbers would need support right from the beginning, so you could always plant them underneath a bigger, tree or a pole maybe. There's a solid confusion to most people about what is organic farming and what is natural farming. So to put it simply, organic farming is using organic manure, organic pesticide. You don't till the soil too much. Your plants get nutrition, water, everything from the good quality of soil. A lot of bugs, earthworms are present naturally, and this keeps the soil health and the plant health going. So I believe it's pretty much impossible to do natural farming in a urban farm scenario, which it will use some best practices from the natural farming method, which says that do not remove any weeds. They are there to fix nitrogen or whatever is deficient in your soil. It also leaves all the dried leaves and everything on the ground to cover the ground. This is called mulching. So you could do with dry leaves and with fresh leaves. And next we'll try and grow some simple herbs that you can try in your own garden. So let's start with simpler things like coriander, mustard, fenugreek. These are very easy to grow and require very less space. A pot with some soil thymes, or you could use them as microgreens. They're full of flavor and nutrition, of course. And we cover the seeds with some compost so that the birds do not eat away all the seeds, and also too much water won't really take away the seeds along with it. Don't overwater them, or because there's a lot of moisture in the air because of the monsoons anyways, so they don't need a lot of watering, and they're very easy to maintain.